And we are back with part 2 of the Game Week 29 Premier League predictions. After a weekend which unfortunately has once again been dominated by some very suspect refereeing decisions. We've had a lot of handballs, of which, again, they seem to be very inconsistent. I think an awful lot of them should have been given under the current rules, but there were some, once again, that weren't. On top of that, there were potential red cards where some were given and some weren't. And then some very, very questionable penalty decisions, none more high profile than the Chelsea-Newcastle one that would have put Newcastle 1-0 up if they'd have scored that penalty, and no idea how that wasn't given. Anyway, we are not here to discuss refereeing decisions. We are here to discuss predictions. So we will run through the weekend results before looking ahead to the 3 fixtures that we have this midweek. Drop a like if you are enjoying this series, and let's get straight in to those weekend results. So here they are. These were, of course, my predictions, and these were the results. All in all, a pretty decent weekend. We got a correct score with Brentford and Burnley. In terms of incorrect results, the only one I'm really surprised about is Southampton losing at home to Watford. Great result for Roy Hodgson. Happy, of course, that Ronaldo got the hat-trick against Tottenham. Aston Villa and West Ham, it was a good performance from West Ham, evident with Declan Rice being back. And Man City, despite hitting the woodwork seemingly once every 5 minutes, weren't able to get that goal against Crystal Palace, and fair play to them. So, overall, we got a game week score so far of 8 with 3 fixtures left to go, which puts us at a season score of 172. Don't forget, as always, to let me know down in the comments how you are getting on, and let's get straight on to part 2. So, like I said, only 3 fixtures this midweek. We have 2 on Wednesday night and 1 on Thursday. And we will start with the early kickoff on Wednesday, which is Brighton against Tottenham. A repeat of the FA Cup fixture from a few weeks ago. And I am going to go, not for the same scoreline, but a very similar scoreline. I'm going to go for 3-0 Tottenham. I think they were very unlucky not to get at least a point at Old Trafford. As happy as I am as a Manchester United fan with that Ronaldo hat-trick, outside of those 3 goals, we weren't really that dangerous at all, and Tottenham had a lot more chances than we did. And against a Brighton team that are still struggling for form, they put in a good performance against Liverpool. Don't get me wrong, but I think Tottenham will get the result here, and I'm going to go for 3-0. On to the big fixture in midweek. The 2 most informed teams in the league. Arsenal with 5 wins in a row. Liverpool with, I think, potentially 6 or 7 wins in a row. However, I can't really find a way to split them. I genuinely think, based on the performance against Inter Milan and the performance against Brighton, and then Arsenal's last 2 or 3 results, I really think Arsenal could get the win here. However, I'm not confident enough to do that based on overall how well Liverpool have been the last couple of months. I am going to go for a 2-2 here though. I think it's going to be a fantastic game to watch. I'll be intrigued to see how Arsenal approach the game. They've been hitting all the teams have been playing recently with their movement and attacking style of play. So will they change it because it's Liverpool? It remains to be seen, but I'm going to go for 2-2. And then finally, we have Everton up against Newcastle, a team desperately struggling for form against a team that are bang in form. And say what you want about them losing to Chelsea, they were fantastic. They should have had a penalty, which could have put them 1-0 ahead. And they're going to feel absolutely gutted with that Kai Havertz goal right at the end of the game. And of course, like I say, Everton really, really struggling right now. On the brink of the relegation zone, with Newcastle pulling away from the relegation zone, and that's how I think it's going to continue. I'm going to go for 2-1 Newcastle. They had a lot of players missing against Chelsea. I don't think many people have realised that, and to my understanding, a few of those players are going to be back. I think Everton desperately are going to need Calvert-Lewin back for this one, and at the moment it remains to be seen if he's going to be fit or not. So, with all of that said, I feel I have to go for a 2-1 Newcastle away win. And that is it for Game Week 29. Just the 3 midweek fixtures. And I will be back again for the Game Week 30 predictions on Friday. Don't forget to put your comments, get your predictions in the comments for these 3 games. Drop a like, and I will see you soon.